Hi guys, how was your day today? Hope you had a great day. If you're wondering why I'm wearing a shawl, it's really chilly in here, I can tell you that. Very chilly. So I have to be covering my neck and my arms so that I'm not uncomfortable. But I can't wait to get under the blanket because then I'll be nice and toasty, you see? Listen here, have you ever fallen asleep and at some point in your sleep it feels like something or someone is holding you down and you're trying to scream or to call out and you can't get a word out or anything? Has that ever happened to you? Because that has happened to me a lot of times, and it's not a nice feeling. It's frightening. And I've spoken to Bestie, and it has never happened to her. A lot of things that happen to ordinary people has never happened to her. I don't know why. But let me tell you something. That is not a nice thing. But let me tell you what happened one night. Aside from that, when I was preparing for my surgery, I was staying with Bestie in Kingston. So, but she was off the island, so her daughter and I were there. And I was asleep. And at some point, I just felt somebody snuggling up to me from behind, you know, and just like hugging me. And I started smiling. I mean, I'm sleeping, but I'm aware that I'm smiling. And then it's like a light bulb went off in my head. And I said to myself, but there isn't anybody else in the house to come and snuggle up beside me like that. So how is it that? And then I opened my eyes and I was looking around and there wasn't anybody in the house and nobody was on the bed. But the strange thing is that I never felt afraid. So I concluded that God sent an angel to reassure me that everything was going to be okay. What else could it be? Because ordinarily, if I had felt something like that, I would have been scared, you know? But no, I wasn't. To the point where I was actually smiling. Just a very warm feeling, and that feeling that somebody is snuggling right in my back. So I strongly believe that it must have been an angel. Very strange. Some time ago, when my children were young, my daughter was about 4 years old. Yeah. I was in the kitchen cutting up some chicken, and suddenly I felt so sick. So sick. I cannot explain how I felt, but it was a terrible feeling. So much so that I couldn't even call out to anybody. And I just left the chicken in the kitchen sink and I rushed to my bedroom and I was just able to climb up in my bed. I was just lying there. And the child came in and she asked me what was wrong and I couldn't answer her. And the little girl went away and came back with a bottle of alcohol. And just like she saw us do sometimes, she took off the stopper of the bottle. She poured a little in her hand and she took it to my nose and she said, "Inhale it, mommy, inhale it. Inhale it, mommy, inhale it." And then I think it might have evaporated or maybe leaked through her fingers and she rubbed my face. And I was lying there watching her and I still can't talk. I still can't call out. I still can't say anything. And then I heard a lumbering, like she's dragging something. And I looked and I saw that she brought her chair and she put, no, not true. She brought the chair first of all and put it down beside the bed. So I was wondering, why is she putting the chair there? But I can't ask her anything. And then I heard the lumbering now. And then when I looked, I saw that she was tugging the fan. And she got the fan onto the chair. And she plugged it in and turned it on. And I don't know when I fell asleep. But when I woke up, I was covered from neck to toe. Covered from neck to toe. Properly covered, and the fan was going. So when I woke up, I felt much better. So there were two young ladies in the house. And then I called out to them and I was explaining what had happened. And they asked me why I didn't call them. And I said I couldn't call anybody. I couldn't say anything. I don't know what happened. And they were finding out for the first time now that, you know, this is what happened. And so I realized that it was my daughter that had found a sheet and covered me up from my neck to my toe. And I'm a light sleeper, but I don't know anything about that. I didn't know what happened, but she covered me up. And when I went back to the kitchen, the chicken wasn't there, and I looked in the refrigerator and it was in the fridge. I really don't remember if it was she who put it in the fridge or if one of the young ladies saw it in the sink and put it in the fridge. I don't know. But that was the strangest thing. To this day, I can't tell you what happened. But you know, do not discount what children can do. They can help to save your life. They can assist you if something goes awry. They can call for help. They can do all sorts of things. And especially if you teach them or they see what you do, they can help you and help themselves. I remember one time when I was a child, my mother always had a quart bottle with ripe pimento berries and rum in a bottle. And whatever pain you felt, especially if it were a tummy ache, she would rub it on there, and in 2 shakes of a duck's tail, the pain would be gone. And I carried the habit into marriage. And so I always had a bottle of rum with ripe pimento berries in it. And when the children used to have tummy aches, I used to just use it and just rub the navel, and 2 they'd be okay, you know. And I discovered after a while they weren't coming to me to rub their tummies. And I wondered what was happening. And I'm saying, oh, they're not having any tummy ache. Not true. They knew where the bottle was kept. And after a while, whenever they found, because they discovered that when the tummy was rubbed with the thing, the pain went away so fast. They found the bottle and started to rub their own tummies. They didn't bother to ask me, because that's what they saw and that's what they experienced. So, you know, I always say, monkey see, monkey do. So whatever example you set for your children, that is what they'll follow. I saw a video with a little baby girl with her daddy's wallet. I don't know whether it was staged or whatever. I doubt it. But she found the wallet and she was taking out the money out of the wallet and stuffing it into her little bosom. Yes. So I'm saying she must have seen somebody doing that. Monkey see, monkey do. So you have to be careful what you do, what they see you do, what you say, and how you say it. Because those little people, they're not easy. I remember we were going to church one morning, and the children were in the car, and we saw somebody and called out to the lady, and his father said, "Hi, Bev." And I said, "Hi, Bev." And he chimed in, the little boy, little over 3. Hi, Bev." So I turned to him. I said, "Auntie Bev for you." Out of order. And he was upset. He said, "I want to know why little people have to respect big people and big people don't respect little people." That boy is a thinker, and he had a point. I guess he thinks that he's not respected. What he has to say. Auntie Bev on Weekend say Bev. But I guess if he were British, he would be accorded the respect that is usually accorded to young boys. You know, they're referred to as master so and so and stuff like that. So they get their respect. But he thinks that because he's a little person, he's not respected and it's not fair. Can you imagine? I tell you, but children are something else. They are something else. And so I'm encouraging you to take care of them and teach them good habits and help them to become nice, well-adjusted citizens. Treat them well, please. Don't abuse them. Don't give them a hard time. Show them a lot of affection and affirm them. Hug them a lot and tell them you love them, because it's very important. And they are going to become the leaders of tomorrow, you know. And when they are well adjusted and they're confident in who they are, the society can become a better place. So please treat them well and treat them with respect. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment if you will. And I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Bye.